This is a recap of the prosecution's closing statements in the trial against Blaze Taylor. He was found guilty of taking the life of his girlfriend Jade Benning and their unborn daughter Ivy in February of 2023. Now, the prosecution makes it clear that Jade did not die mysteriously. She told us what happened in real time. She called her best friend Najee Jackson, and the last words that Najee heard were, "You're scaring me. I know you put something in my drink. I can't feel my legs. You did this so something would happen to the baby." They weren't guesses, they were dying declarations. Let's talk about the timeline that they bring up. The medical examiner testified that Jade would go pulseless within 30 minutes of ingesting the amount of cocaine found in her system. Around 8:29, there's photos showing that Jade is okay. At 9:10, she's already ingested the cocaine. By 9:24 to 9:28, her symptoms escalate quickly. And at 9:29, she calls her best friend terrified, slurring, saying that she can't walk. What is Blade doing? Well, according to the prosecution, he's standing there. He's not helping. He's not calling 911. And frankly, he's not even asking her what's wrong. Instead, he's taking selfies with her while the cocaine is literally shutting her body down. The prosecution says that shows intent. The motive was simple. Blaze did not want the baby. He refused to go to any prenatal appointments, made it clear that Jade's life was changing, not theirs. He made her hide the pregnancy from social media. Remember, she had taken a bunch of pictures. She shared it with friends and family, never posting online. She even talks about a night that she told her mom, kept it from the mom, that the child was Blaze per his request. The night before Jade died, he texted another woman, "I love you. We just need to stick together. This will work out." The prosecution made it clear that Jade chose her baby. Blaze chose to end the pregnancy. Then Apple Denny, which is his ex-girlfriend, testified that he reached out to her asking if she could get hold of a pill that would cause an abortion because another girl that he was with was pregnant and he didn't want the baby. She didn't want to have an abortion. And she was like, "No, I'm not going to do that. You can't do that." When she heard this on the news, she immediately knew it had to be him when she found out that's who he was dating. Now, the prosecution makes it clear that this shows a pattern. He knew cocaine would cause a miscarriage. And after Jade collapses, he waits minutes before calling 911. Instead, he calls his dad first. He moves the camera so it won't capture the kitchen or the bed. The cup somehow ends up by the sink, washed out. Tells police they both drank the same thing. He tells 911 he's next to her while he's actually outside running around. In fact, the operator asked if she's breathing normally. He's like, "Well, she's snoring." The doctor testified it wasn't snoring. In fact, it was showing that she was in cardiac arrest. When EMTs arrived, she's face down, pink vomit, testing positive for cocaine. He chose cocaine. He put it in her drink. He stayed for 30 minutes expecting to be the only one to hear the last words. What he didn't expect was that she would call her best friend.